What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? This is your girl Dee Dee Walker Live, and you are listening to the Dee Dee Walker Live show via YouTube. Okay, via YouTube. What? And I am also on Facebook at the same time. So I'm on both platforms. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I've got like some juicy stuff to kind of talk about. And I was going to get all made up, do my makeup and all that other stuff so I can come on here and talk to you guys. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. And then I had like a whole bunch of other stuff to do and didn't have a chance to get my hair did. And since the whole Derek Jackson thing and with the wife with the bonnet, like I don't feel comfortable coming on here with no scarves because I ain't trying to be clown like that. So anyway. What is up, people? How are you doing? How was your day? If you guys didn't have a chance to look at my last video, I wished everybody a belated happy Easter. So I hope you guys enjoyed your Easter. Random thought. I just wanted to go ahead and put this out there. This is Gabrielle Union and her husband and her baby. And look at the little baby on the ground just laying, just like laid out. I mean, just to be a child again, that is so cute. I'm like, oh, shout out to Gabrielle Union and her husband. They're doing that thing right there, and their little baby girl. Oh my gosh, she is so adorable. Of course, he has kids prior to their relationship, and Gabrielle Union is the mother to all of their family. So they have like this, I guess, combined extended family that I think is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So shout out to Gabrielle Union. I just wanted to go ahead and do that. So anyway, I wanted to talk about today's hot subject or hot topic, really. And basically, who cares what folks think about you? Okay. And I know it's kind of ironic because I said I wasn't about to come on here looking like a hot mess so you guys can talk about me. But the reason why I came up with this subject is because of the late news, like the latest news. I think it's just like a blip or whatever. I mean, I don't think people are going to really talk about it like that. But I don't know if you guys know this, but Tyrese Gibson is a little bit, I guess, behind the scenes talk or something. And people are like, I guess they're like flagging him because he made some kind of comment. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not look at the comment completely, but he is known for putting up comments and stuff like that to other people's posts and stuff like that. And that's just what he does. But I'm gonna say this. I just wanted to talk about him real fast, and then I'll get into the main hot topic that I want to talk about. I think people should just leave him alone. All right, because I think he's getting clowned for all the wrong reasons. Like, for instance, when he had a breakdown because the whole thing that was going on with his wife and or ex-wife and his daughter, who he loved very much, and he breaks down and he starts crying, and then like people laughed at him like forever, and then they get upset with him because he's very passionate about what he says. So he's passionate about the environment, people, behavior, things. And not only is he passionate with that, he's emotionally passionate too. So, unfortunately for him, he's very open about his life. So basically what he does is he posts that, and unfortunately it's there for the grabbing, and people are going to clown him about it. But I think you guys should leave him alone. I mean, I don't think he means any harm. He definitely didn't mean any harm about his mother. I think he writes how he feels, and that's how he felt at the moment. But I don't think it's anything for us to sit there and make something out of nothing, because I see where this is heading. We're trying to make something out of nothing, and I don't think there's really nothing there. And if it is, it's not something that I think that needs to be publicized like that. So, but again, if I was to give any advice to Mr. Gibson, I would say just maybe not put everything on social media. I'm just saying. But then I wanted to talk about who cares what people think. And as for myself, growing up in an environment where I had very opinionated people around me. They had a tendency to force their opinions, and I was a person who was, I don't know what it was, but it's like I felt the earth. If that makes any sense, I've always felt the earth. I felt um, what people how people thought. Maybe if I was walking past somebody and they happened to maybe roll their eyes, they might not have been rolling their eyes at me, but I felt it. You know what I'm saying? I felt everything, and I had to check myself and had to say, look, stop caring about what everybody thinks about you, because no matter what, you cannot please everybody. And no matter what you do, unless you have some kind of publicist or something that sits there and you can mentally, or I should say mechanically, I shouldn't even say mentally, mechanically run it by your publicist, and your publicist says, oh my God, don't say this, you can say that, don't do it like this, but do it like that. We are human, and we don't have that standby publicist, which I'm sure it would be nice if we did, but we really shouldn't care about what everybody thinks. So, Mr. Gibson, if you're listening to me, look, this shall too pass. Whatever, you're a good guy. You're out there. You're doing the best you can, and again, like I said, maybe if I was your publicist, not, don't put everything down. And there's some times that I want to write some stuff how I feel at that moment. And there's sometimes I slip up and I'll put like a paragraph or two and I'll put it up there and I'll walk away and I'm like, yeah. And then I'll be thinking about that stuff. And I'll be like, ooh, how are they going to perceive that? They're going to think I'm saying this. And then I start second guessing and then I delete it. So, but I'm not as big as a Tyrese Gibson. So when I put up stuff that's a bleep, it's a bleep. And then I get to take it down real fast and nobody knows anything about it. What's up? What's up, everybody? Listen, I sat and watched a movie yesterday, and I wanted to shout this particular movie out, and I wanted to shout the actress out because her name is Harriet Burnette. I've interviewed her. Okay, I've interviewed her, and I was just recently in a short film with her, and she was in a short film that is now on Amazon Prime, and it's called My Three Boys, and she plays the sister of the sister who passes away, and she asks her sister, which is Harriet Burnette, to look after the boys, and she goes through a roller coaster of emotions throughout this entire movie. I mean, my emotions were so all over the place. I mean, I cried like left and right. Very, very well put together movie. Harriet's in it. I wanted to go ahead and shout her out. Check out this movie, guys. Really check it out. Independent artists, independent filmmakers, we need that support. Support her. That movie was really good. I enjoyed it. I like the fact, that they put real family values behind it, because in cases like that, if you think about it, right? You happen to be the estranged sister, and you're not really in your sister's life, and she has these kids, and then unfortunately she's like, okay, my time is coming up, I need you to take care of my kids. A lot of times it just doesn't work as good as gravy as that, even though in this particular movie Harriet Burnette went through some stuff, okay? And of course, that's not her name in the movie, but the character that she plays, she goes through a lot of stuff, and it brings you through it, and then it has a beautiful ending to it. So you guys, and I don't want to tell it all the way. Only thing I want to do is just kind of talk about it, give my little pointers on it and stuff like that. And not all families are like this. Some people, it's like they're so close. Their family is like, they do things every Sunday. They have a meal together. Every once a month, it's the extended family. My family is kind of like that too. Like, we don't have it every Sunday like we want to, because COVID came, and then, everybody has lives and busy lives, and we're now, all of us don't live in the same area anymore. So it's kind of hard for us to get together. And then, of course, COVID, like I said, put a bit damper on it. And I'm sure if either one of us, and I pray it never happens because I don't want to lose any of my siblings, but I'm sure if either one of us was like, you know, I'm about, my life is about to expire, but I need you to take care. I'm sure that my sisters will step up to the post. And we've got extended family, my sister-in-laws will step up to the post. I know that, but my kids are grown now, and fortunately I don't have to worry about stuff like that. But this movie really touched my heartstrings, because I was thinking there's some kids out there that family members, they're so estranged that they would never step up and help to take care of the kids and stick it out when you're going through all the things that this movie puts out there. So guys, check it out. This movie is on Amazon Prime. It's a great movie. Harriet Burnette stars in it. And everybody that was in this movie was awesome. And speaking about Harriet Burnette, I think she is freaking amazing. Okay, just so that you guys know this, she also starred in the Change to Break, which the short film that I was in over the weekend, over the Easter weekend, and she played, behind the scenes. Of course, you guys haven't seen the movie, but when it comes out, I would love you guys to support this, because it also brings awareness to domestic violence. And Harriet Burnette herself was in this movie, and she plays the grandmother to the young lady who's being abused. So it was, a great, and of course I had myself a little small part in it. I played a police officer, I think police officer number 2. Okay. So shout out to Earlene and Guilford for putting that together. You rock. But oh my God. Okay, so just a side note, some stuff that I wanted to talk about. This is some celebrity gossip, guys. Did you guys watch the Bridgetons? It was on Netflix, okay? And his name is Reggie Jean. Okay, I'm probably not saying his name correctly, but he plays. Who does he play? I got to get the name right. He plays Simon Bassett of Duke of Hastings. Okay, in the Netflix series called The Bridgetons. And of course, like I said before, the whole time, well, not the whole time that Kim Kardashian was watching it, she was commenting about it, so she loved it, so she gave it her stamp of approval. But the whole world, I pretty much think, gave this movie their stamp of approval, and mainly because of the part that him and his co-star played. Of course, he played the Duke, and it was a very steamy part that he played. But in a sense, like, I had my mother-in-law, and she sat through the whole thing, which I'm shocked, because she's a very, very religious person. So I didn't think she would sit there through it. But I think what she appreciated is that they did a whole courting period where it was like, I want you to be my wife. And then, of course, when the steamy part came about, they were married. Okay, so my mother-in-law, she too gave it her stamp of approval. But sad news, guys, he is not coming back for season 2. And I'm really upset about this. And Netflix, the writers, if you're listening to me, why? Bring him back. He made the movie. I loved it. I love the movie. I felt that it was really, really good. But he's not coming back, and he's an awesome actor, and he is actually moving on to some other things. And he says that he does not regret the decision. He feels that he came in there and there was a beginning, a middle, and ending to it. And I kind of get that's where the series, The Bridgetons, is going. I don't think that you'll have, only thing that I think will be consistent out through the whole you know, the Netflix series of it. And I don't know how long it's going to go. I don't know if they're just doing three, like it's a 3 chapter thing. I got to find out a little bit more about that. But anyway, I don't think that they're going to have an ongoing storyline with each, season. I think that each season is going to focus on or highlight on a new member. And I believe that the new member that they're going to highlight on is the older brother. And if you guys remember from season 1, he was going through himself because he was in love with somebody that was unlike society, and again goes back to my title, who cares what people think, but in this movie it was all about, pristine, we don't want to get into the tabloids. We don't want, what is it called? The whistle down, the lady whistle down to put, to write about it and therefore out us and shame us in society. So it was like that whole storyline that he had going on with the, I believe she was a opera singer, and so they were like, but she wasn't up to what society says. So I'm very curious how they're going to bring that into season 2. Are they going to kind of like, make that a issue or a subject, or is he going to marry her despite everything? I don't know. But side note, I don't know if you guys know this, but the woman who plays the voice behind Lady Whistledown is Julia Andrews. You know what? When I first, I'm going to be honest with you, when I heard the voice, I immediately said that's her. But then, of course, at the very end, I don't want to give, you guys haven't seen season 1, I don't want to give it up. But anyway, when I heard the voice, I knew it was her. So it has been revealed that the voice that plays Lady Whistledown is actually Julia Andrews. And I love her. I love her to death. I believe she's a phenomenal actress. She's doing some great things out there. So anyway, I just I just didn't know if you guys knew that or whatever. Like I said before, I wanted to shout out to all the folks out there. Oh yeah, before I forget, I mean, this is like so important, guys. I have to shout out my sponsors, okay? And there's one sponsor that I haven't shouted out, only because they're not coming on board until this summertime. But I wanted to go ahead and pre-shout them out because what they're getting ready to do for us, for my whole Dee Dee Walker Live show, they're actually gonna help me bring me one step closer to where the look and the feel that I really would love my show to be, and that's Rim Tech Solutions. And they're an IT company that comes in and they take care of all of your IT needs. So all you got to do is worry about your business at hand. And it's called RimTech Solutions. And if you go to rimtechsolutions.com, you can literally check them out, see all the benefits and everything that they can do, that they can enhance your company. And they're a company that's really out there doing some great things. They're very knowledgeable, and they're family oriented, and they're business oriented, and they put your business first all the time. Not some of the time, but all of the time. So I just wanted to go ahead and shout them out. And of course, Annette from Cooking with Annette, Sean Felder from XS Energy Drink, and Crazy Harry for the month of April for coming aboard and being the sponsor for the Dee Dee Walker Live Show. You guys rock. Thank you guys so much. And of course, all the people who have donated to my Cash App, thank you guys so much for that. So I just basically had to go ahead and shout you guys out. I have an upcoming project, guys, coming out that I want you guys to be on the lookout for. We are literally going to be filming this weekend, so I will be doing behind the scenes. Now, I want to say I apologize for my last behind the scenes because I was away at a location that it was hard for me to go live for a long period of time. And so, and also too, I'm still trying to learn the app. So it didn't work out the way I want to, but I will be going live. I will be taking video and all that other good stuff behind the scenes of Jessica's drama, starring again Harriet Burnette, Quashim Heron, and then of course Teresa Guilford. And guys, I wrote this. I wrote it, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for like the longest time. So I finally, to me, I feel like it's a blessing. It's coming about. I wrote it. It's a short story. It's a three-part short story, and it's about two sisters who are burying their mother and getting to know each other at the same time. So it's a comedy drama, okay? Because originally when I was writing this, and this is for you guys to know, originally when I was writing this, it was supposed to be drama on top of drama, and like my good friend Tammy would say, it was drum. It was simply drum. And as I'm writing it, and then I go to read it out with my partner, he's like, "This is funny. This is hilarious." So I had to kind of like, okay, forget it. I'll make it a comedy drama. So it's a comedy drama. It is up on IMDb, so go ahead and check it out. Please leave a review or whatever you guys do. We would really appreciate it. Oh, I would love it. I'm so excited. I'm like, you know what? I'm very honored to be working with these folks, and I'm also coming aboard is Tiffany, and she is going to be playing a part in the movie as well. So I just talked to her and confirmed that. So we have a new actress coming aboard for this part, and she's going to be playing it as well. We are going to be looking for extras at one point. So I'll definitely get on here and let you guys know on my Dee Dee when I go live or something like that. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel so you guys can keep on the know about when, what I'm doing, what's going on with the show. And then of course, like we're going to be needing some extras for Jessica's drama. So definitely go ahead and do that. So I just want to come on here and talk to you guys about that stuff. And I thought it would be interesting. And best wishes and best luck to was it Reggie Jean, in your ventures and all the things you're doing. You've got a fan to me, and you got a fan in all of us, because when you came on and you did that, boy, women all over the world fell in love with you. They're like, woo, honey, that was good. Oh, side note, and I don't know, I guess it was, just don't care what people think. Rihanna, she was spotted walking, I guess, from the grocery store. She went shopping. Rihanna's out there living her life, doing her life normal. Big ups to her. She's out there shopping, and normally we think when we get a little change in our pocket, we can't do stuff like go shopping, and we can't do stuff like, what else? Like just do stuff for us. We forget to do stuff. Like for instance, and not to rag Hillary Clinton, but remember when she was running for president against Barack Obama, and they just like went ham on her because she did not know how to, to make herself a cup of coffee. It was like the whole contraption to her was like, just like, she's not used to doing this. Other people do this for her. And so that's her. But you know what? We also put folks like Rihanna, Hillary, all of these people, we put them in a box to where we think that they are nothing but the character that we know them, and we don't look at them as human beings, like out there shopping, like Rihanna's out there. She got her mask on, her cute little braids. She's making me miss my braids. Her cute little braids, and she's walking down the street with her grocery, about to go home. She's about to do some cooking. She's she got that little Caribbean in her, so she's gonna make some good Caribbean food. So shout out to Rahana. So I figured I'll go ahead and do that. And definitely, again, shout out to our sponsor for this month of April, which is Crazy Harry. Thank you for supporting the Dee Dee Walker Live show. You are amazing. And guys, thank you for tuning in to the Dee Dee Walker Live show. I'm also, not only are we on YouTube, okay, we are newly on YouTube, so please subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my shows, hit that notification bell to, you know, let you guys know when I'm going to be going live and everything, and tell your friends and family, because, you know, I got some stuff to talk about. And of course, if you guys have, like, maybe, I don't know, a subject that you want me to talk about, definitely go ahead and do that. You can do it several ways. You can go ahead. Let me see. Let me get over here and put this in. Type it in. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. You know, I gotta. You know, I'm special. It's gonna take me a minute. It's the DDWLive show at gmail.com. Okay. Now with this email, the DDWLive show at gmail.com. Did I spell? No, I sure didn't. I'm about to mess y'all up. Gmail. There we go. I don't know what I just wrote. I wrote C-mail. Okay. Forgive me, guys. Forgive us, sister. Anyway, gmail.com. So it's the DDWLive show, gmail.com. What you guys can do with that email, if you guys would like to be a guest on my show, you're more than welcome. If you have a subject that you want me to talk about, you can email me. If you would like to be a sponsor for the show, you can use that email. Also, too, if you would like your music to play on my radio show, which comes on every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, that's the wrong one, I'm sorry. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, or you like to go ahead and send your music into the show, and not only would it be during my show, it would also go into rotation on 106tvcradio.com. Go ahead and send it to that email, and when you do that, we'll go ahead and put it up. Make sure it's an MP3, and I cannot stress that enough. Make sure it's an MP3. If it's not an MP3, we're not going to be able to use it. But if it is an MP3, a sister will hook you up. I will not only talk about it on my YouTube show, I will also talk about you on my social media, and I will talk about it during my radio show as well. So MP3 is good for me and you, okay? It's good for all of us. And I know this is an old pic, so please forgive me, but my two guests that I had scheduled for yesterday, it didn't work out, and for whatever reasons, I was not able to have them on the show. We are in the process of rescheduling them. So soon as I'm able to reschedule them and get that popping, I will let you guys know, and, you know, we'll go ahead and take it from there, okay? So anyway, anywho, like I said before, shout out to Crazy Harry for supporting the sister. I thank you guys so much. Thank you for tuning into my show. Please share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe. And one more thing, and this is the most important thing. I love you, man.